For some time now, I've always closed out my videos with, get out there, find some inspiration, and go catch some big fish. However, as of this video, I'm going to discontinue using those closing statements. I still agree with the first half of that statement. It's important to find inspiration so you can get out there, try new things, have new experiences, explore new places that you've never visited before, and develop into a better earthling than you were yesterday. But what I've learned through recent trials and tribulations in my life, as well as learning fly fishing, is that it's not about the fish that you catch or the final destination. What matters most is the journey that it takes to get there. On that path is where you will have those memorable experiences, lessons learned, new paths forged, friendships made. You'll experience the lowest of lows that make the highs that much higher. My inspiration for this journey into fly fishing started with my good friend Scott Rose, but recently that flame's been reignited by an amazing fly fishing show by Andy and Mickey Mill called the Millhouse Podcast. It's given me that extra little bit of inspiration to get back on the horse and start perfecting my fly casting game so I can get out there and target some of these epic fish that I hear them talk about. But like anything, you have to learn to crawl before you can walk. So come along with me in my fly fishing journey. We're going to learn how to catch these fish, and I'm excited for what's to come, the lessons learned, the experiences had on my journey to catch 100-pound plus silver king.
What do we got? What do we got? Oh, it's a little peacock and he's off. No big deal. Oh, yes. That was awesome. I saw him sitting there looking at it. Don't come off. Don't come off. He's so tiny. Yeah, baby. All right.
There it is, guys. That is my second fish ever on the fly, and we got it on a top water too. That was such an amazing eat. This is a prime example of the Ocellaris peacock bass. You can see that the stripes go past the lateral line, and there's no blotches right here behind the cheek too. Perfect example of an Ocellaris. But we're not here to learn about these guys. We're here learning about fly fishing. I've been practicing and practicing and practicing, and I figured I would come out and target just pretty much whatever. But I'm in an area in the Everglades that holds a lot of different species, but I did want to primarily target these guys. So hopefully we can get on some more. And thanks for coming along with me in my fly fishing journey, guys. This is just the beginning. See you later.
Oh yeah, what do we got? It's a Mayan, great. It's alligator food right here. But hey, you know what? Oh my gosh, this thing fights amazing on a 6-weight. Can't complain for my third fish ever on fly. That's actually, or is it an Oscar? Oh, it's an Oscar. Sweet. Look at that, so dark compared to what you see in the fish tanks. And there's that false eye, the fly in his mouth.
You know, I gotta say, these guys are a welcome surprise for being so new into fly fishing. They're really easy to target and they're not too much of a hassle to bring in on the fly. Considering this is my third fish ever, I mean, I'm having a great time, and this is really helping me get the mechanics down and the muscle memory, so awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got him. Holy cow, these little guys are so hard to catch, and he's tiny. I can lift him up with the rod. Can't believe it. Getting them on the fly. It's so difficult. These guys are hitting it so hard. I see the fly disappear and I go to strip set and the fly reappears again. But we got one. Sweet, but I'm gonna move further down the canal. I'm not really finding them, so hopefully once we get out of this hyacinth and I can cast at the limestone edge, that we can pick up a couple more bites. Oh yeah, wow, that was sick. As soon as the fly landed, this thing came out after it. Whoa! Super easy to target on fly. Gotta give him that. Definitely makes learning this a lot of fun. This guy is so gorgeous. Look how orange he is. Look at all those orange and reds. He doesn't have any of the red stripes, but he's got dark black and brown ones. And of course, got him on the fly, man. This is such a blast.
Whew. Sorry for the bad angle, guys. I don't have my tripod. But anyway, the Cast King combo that you guys saw me fish a couple years ago, I'm back on it. I've been practicing in the backyard almost like for 30 minutes every day, trying to get my casting down, and I just had to get out here and finally just put it to the test, and I'm getting a lot better. I've been putting a lot of work into this. Head out on foot and hit some of the ponds, maybe even the pond that I caught my first peacock in, and see if we can get something a little bit bigger and really, you know, start stretching my legs with the fly. But we're working our way up. My goal is to catch a 100-pound tarpon on fly. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but that's my goal, and I wanna eventually work my way up to it. Get on some big largemouths, some big peacocks, move up to redfish, snook, you know, baby tarpon, and then eventually get one of those big giants in the Keys or in Homosassa or wherever. But I'm having a lot of fun. Thanks for coming along with me, and I'll see you in just a second at some undisclosed pond that I don't know where I'm fishing yet. All right, so it is the next day, and you guys might recognize this spot. This is where I did the unboxing of this rod. Sorry, there's fish all around me. The reason I chose this spot is not a coincidence. It's because we're at the end of January, we're moving into February. This is the time that peacock bass turn super aggressive. They're not quite looking for nests just yet. What I've noticed is that during this time of year, they like to stalk the grass. They like to feed up, getting ready. They're getting ready for that spawn. And you can take advantage of their aggressiveness and basically throw anything, as you might have saw in a previous video of mine. But this is the time of year. It's not quite a coincidence that I decided to pick back up the fly rod and start practicing. I was getting ready for this time of year. I really want to catch some aggressive peacock bass on fly, and this is the best spot to do it. It's going to help me work out the mechanics. I'm getting much better. I'm casting further. I'm able to double haul. So I think today is going to be a pretty good day. I saw quite a few fish on my way over here, and I think we're going to try and capitalize on that and hopefully get a couple to eat. I passed them up. They're just bunched up in schools right now, but I'm trying to find these kind of like roaming fish that are just looking for bait, that are super aggressive. So I'm gonna have to make some long casts because they were kind of skittish when I was walking in, but I think we're gonna be able to get hooked up. So I'm gonna throw you guys on the chest cam and let's get after it.
Oh man, this one's gonna eat. Oh yeah, did you guys see that? Oh, that was awesome. I got the little one. I don't have the little one. They're eating it really soft, but now the big one's fired up. Oh my. Wow, fly fishing is not easy. He's coming back for it. He's coming back for it. Oh my God, this fish is pissed. I can't believe it. I hooked him. I hooked him and he's still gonna eat. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. This is insane. This is crazy, guys. Oh my gosh. This is insane on a 6 weight. Come on, buddy. I don't know how well we've got him hooked, but I think pretty good. Here we go again. Don't break the rod. Holy cow. Yes, I'm putting the rod down on the ground. We got him. Oh my gosh, right there in the corner of the mouth. Is this how the fly fishermen do it? I don't know how they do it. There we go, guys. Check it out. I know I'm backlit. I apologize, but there's nothing I can do about it. That was such an awesome eat. He ate twice. This guy was hooked and he ate twice. Just insane. He's a solid, I don't know, 2.5, but such an amazing fight. Not a huge peacock, but on a 6 weight fly rod, that's just, this is incredible. I love fly fishing, guys. I'm so into it now. I'm gonna find a clean spot to let this guy go. Uh-oh. I dropped him. See you later, dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah, when your name's Eric, that's about as smooth as it gets. Ooh, little one. I got 2 interested. Got 3. When one gets interested, they all turn around. There we go. This is so cool. Heck yeah. I don't even care that he's small. Oh, we're in the bottom of the jaw. There you go. Got another one on the fly. Oh man, this is so awesome. These are just cheap little streamers that I got at Bass Pro. Maybe one day I'll tie my own, but not today. I know you're ready to go. I just want to look at you one more time. Now you can really see the ocellaris pattern. Those bars almost going all the way to the belly. And then right there by his peck, you don't see those blotches. Very cool. See you later, dude. Nice to see that.
Yeah, snakehead was just rooting around. His head was in the grass and the tail was out of the water. He was like a tailing redfish. That's how I saw him. Just rooting around looking for shrimp, little bugs, crustaceans. That's the bullseye snakehead, guys. That's the bullseye snakehead. Well, this isn't exactly ideal, but we're back beating up the same peacock as we were this morning. I gave him a rest for a couple hours at least. There's like a dozen here. They're so concentrated here. I mean, how can you not? And I could blind cast for hours and not come across one, which I kind of have been doing. Oh, they didn't like the orange one. I got a little guy. He's so little. Come up here, buddy. Little fish tank sized peacock. Maybe I can get another one. I'm running out of time, big time. But it's just really cool to get any fish on fly at this point. Little bite sized. Let's get him back.
Well, it's a few days later. I realized I haven't closed out the video. Hopefully you guys can hear me because Florida seems to be doing some Florida things right now. No surprise there. But if you made it this far in the video, just allow me to pass on my gratitude and thanks to you for sticking with me. This is the beginning of my fly fishing journey. You know, fly fishing, that little seed was planted in my noggin by my good friend Scott. It must have been about 6 years ago now, and I'm finally just getting into it. I am by no means an expert. If fly fishing expertise could be measured from 0 to 100, 100 being the best, 0 being absolutely beginner status, I'm probably at like a 3 right now. So I'm just getting started. I am learning though. Some of the things that I've learned that I want to share with you guys is, first off, the line that comes on the Cast King combo, you may notice that it is now a different color. Well, the original green line, I've learned that that is a cold water trout line. And what that means for someone like me fishing in a warm climate like Florida is that it's gonna be a really tacky line. It's gonna be hard to shoot. And Captain Patrick Smith from Swamp to Sea Guide Service, he recommended that I swap out the line to a summertime redfish line. He said that's gonna be a good all-around line. I'll be able to pretty much do whatever I need to. Another thing that I've learned is this 6 weight that I chose isn't exactly the best rod or setup to be trying to fly cast clouser flies like I've been at these peacocks and those Oscars. It just, you can't really sling them that well. It's made more for like a dry fly. So I am gonna be looking to upgrade to something like an 8 weight or a 9 weight in the future. But for right now, I mean, this is doing a wonderful job. It's helping me get the mechanics down of, you know, double hauling, learning how to fly cast, and doing strip sets, and just getting the basics down so I can eventually move on to some of those bigger fish that I mentioned earlier, such as redfish, trout, slot-sized snook, juvenile tarpon. Definitely excited. Those are definitely on the list. You know, getting some big largemouth bass on fly, I think that would just be the coolest thing, to get them to eat like a popper and just explode on it and just strip set the heck out of them. And I don't know, I'm really enjoying this. It's been a struggle to learn fly fishing, but when I make progress, it makes it that much more rewarding, and that's kind of what's drawing me to go deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole, which is fly fishing. Are you done? So with that said, guys, I actually need your help. Drop in the comments below what rod and reel combo you think I should pick up and upgrade to target those redfish, trout, snook, tarpon on the flats and big largemouth bass. I want to know, because like I said, I'm very new to this. It's fly fishing is way more daunting than, I guess, am I allowed to say conventional fishing now? Have I caught enough fish on fly to be able to use those type of terms? Anyway, I definitely need your help. I'd really appreciate it if you drop that in the comments below. rod, reel, everything from the reel size to what weight rod, you know, the taper, everything. Like, let me know, because I'm still a big old fly noob and I appreciate your help. So not to draw this video out any longer than it already has, guys, I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. My name is Eric. You're watching the Flow Bass channel. Make sure to bring those smiling faces in the next video because I will be looking for them. And until then, guys, find your inspiration, get out there, seek adventure, but remember, it's not the final destination that matters, it's the journey getting there. Peace out, see you later. It's important not to get tripped up in destination happiness, the illusion of, I'll finally be happy when. Pull energy from your surroundings and appreciate the current moment, good or bad. God's always teaching us something in the present.